While you people going inside, the doorman allows you to go inside. You should enter the interview room with a smile. Always a smile entry will be better. It will increase your confidence and it will give some positive energy to the interviewer as well. Okay, so always enter the interview room with a nice pleasant smile in the face. So you entered the room. So interviewer is waiting for you there. So you are going directly. Then comes the main thing, which is a handshake. So the handshake, there is one case to be considered or one case to be aware of. Until and unless the interviewer is extending his hands to you, you should not go there and extend your hands. If he is extending his hands for a handshake, definitely you have to give handshake, and the handshake which you are giving must be very firm. The main point is it should be a firm handshake. It should give, it should pass, or it should convey the confidence in you to him. The handshake usually is to transfer positive energies. Okay? So anybody can give me one handshake, please. Okay. Once again. So you are not good, or my handshake is not good. Each one was good. Once again. Which one is good? Yours is good. Mine is not good. Perfect. No, he was telling the correct thing. Actually, mine was not perfect because I was doing like this. It's a loosey handshake. This loosey handshake is showing a negative attitude actually. So it will give some negative energy to the interviewer. So it's not good. So always give. Whenever you are getting a chance to give a handshake to anybody, even interviewer or somebody else also, always give a firm handshake. Okay. So you have given a handshake, and one more thing, there will be chair. If he will tell him to sit, you be seated, then you can sit, otherwise you just wait for his order. He will tell you to have a seat, then you can have a seat. Okay? And once again, while having a seat, while you are going to sit, then again there is one thing to be careful. You should not drag the chair like this. You should be very careful while sitting. If you want little, don't make too much noise, don't make too much distractions in the room. You should be very careful while even sitting. So all these things should be considered. Okay? And then you are seated. I'll just go through the slides also. Okay, attire I already told, hair grooming I already told you, interview dressings. Okay, offer a handshake and be sure that it's very firm, which demonstrates your confidence. So this is the posture. So you should sit in a straight posture. It doesn't mean that like this. It should be in a normal way, but don't be leaning like this, it's not good. Okay? And you should smile. At all the times, whenever it's possible, you should give a smile. Whenever you are answering some of his questions, you should give a smile. And always sit with full confidence. You should be fully confident because we are going to offer him something. They want us to offer something. What we can offer for him? Through our presentation, we have to offer that I am a good asset for your company. That message should be conveyed during the interview. Correct? So, avoid fidgeting. That is the main point to be considered. To be very careful fidgeting. Always people are becoming nervous whenever we are going in front of our interviewer. So they will start maybe like this. Maybe putting in the ears, and maybe like this. And sometimes like this only. These whole things should be completely controlled, or it should not happen. You can use your hand expressions. You can say something, you can use hand expressions like this. I was doing like this, I was doing like this, like that. That also not too much. Not too much hand gestures are also not allowed. But still you can manage with the hand like that. And otherwise, if you don't want to use your hand, just keep your hand on the lap. It shows your good manners. Okay? And the most important point comes up now, which is to maintain a good eye contact. So you are sitting in front of the interviewer, keep an eye-to-eye contact. Okay? Don't look here and there. Always keep an eye contact, which is a very good positive energy, which will convey him a positive energy, which shows your confidence. If you are looking here and there, no, he might be under the impression that you are telling some lies, or you are not confident in your words, or you are having some negative thoughts like this. Might be the interviewer will think like that. So always keep a good eye contact. And the hand gestures I already discussed with you. Don't having too much hand gestures are also not good. And the one more main thing is don't cross your arms over your chest. As I already told you, your hand should be in your lap, that is the best position. And don't cross your hands like this over your chest. This is not a good posture. Okay? So keep in mind all this. So basically these all things you are there, and the next, the interviewer is going to ask you, how would you describe yourself? How would you describe yourself? So up to this portion I am dealing with. And once again I will tell you this one, the posture is the main thing, which is correct body posture, and have a full smile, full of confidence, avoid fidgeting, keep your hands on your lap, and it shows the positive energy and also the good mannerism. Okay? And maintain good eye contact, which I told you is the most important thing. And there's a graphical representation which shows the eye contact is the most important thing. It is the most important thing to be maintained all the times while you are in front of an interviewer. And fail to smile. This is also a point normally the interviewers are checking. If you are failing to smile, or you are not pleasant, or you are not like keeping an eye contact, these all things are negative attitudes. Okay? So fidgeting is one thing, crossing arms is another thing to be considered, bad posture, and the wrong handshake, which I told you, loosey handshake, which shows your confidence level is very less. Okay? Negative energy will be transferred. So these are the things which should be considered while going. And end of the session, I will just go through this one, do's and don'ts for an interview. You people can just go through this one. Reach 15 minutes before, make yourself comfortable, have a firm handshake, be seated in a professional posture, maintain good eye contact, smile whenever possible, and correct hand movements. Show interest, be positive, leave on a positive note. One more thing I want to discuss is like, whenever you are finishing the interview also, if you get a chance to have a handshake with him, see, normally one more thing I will tell you, if the interviewer finds that you are fit for the job and he likes you, example I am telling you, if he likes you and he want to take you, he want to hire you, he will be the one who will extend you handshake. Okay? If you are getting a chance to give a handshake while you are closing the session, while you are closing the interview session, whenever you are getting a chance, you can give. But as I told you earlier, don't extend unless and until he will extend you at the hands. That's not a good habit. Leave on a positive note. Handshake if possible while you leave. Hand gestures and use short sentences. See, you people are not going in the interview to explain your life story. We are not going there to explain our life story. We are going there to have just our points, our things. You have to just express whatever you want to express. You express in short terms, short words. Don't prolong it. Okay? And the don'ts for an interview includes, as I told you earlier, avoid fidgeting. Avoid touching your face and hair. Avoid fashionable costumes. Avoid crossing arms over the chest. And relax your shaky legs. There are some people are of that habit, shaking legs while sitting. Okay? That things should be avoided. And avoid chewing gum. And just before the interview, you will smoke and go. That's also not a good habit. And don't stare. As I told you to keep an eye contact with the interviewer, it doesn't mean to stare at him. Might be he will feel uncomfortable. Okay? Doesn't mean to stare at him, just have a good eye contact with him. You should be comfortable for each other. One more thing, don't rush to reply. If the interviewer is asking a question, you can take a fraction of a second, like some small time. I'm not telling like 2 to 3 minutes, I will think like this, not like that. You can think for a while and you take your time and then answer. Don't be in a hurry. Then you might make some mistake. So take your small span of time, just think about it and then you can answer him. Don't show nervous gestures. Nervous gestures, that is what I told you before, like fidgeting and all. Okay. Avoid miniskirts and sexy clothing like that. As I told you, it depends on the post. Don't wear fashionable tie. Okay, some people will be wearing some fashion ties like this, like Mickey Mouse will be here. Here will be Mickey Mouse, some cartoon characters. It should not be wearing. And heavy makeup for ladies. We are not going for some other beauty parlor interview or something like that. So better avoid too much makeup. Use as long as it is comfortable for you, that's fine, but don't make it too much. Athletic shoes, sports shoes, and all these things. Okay? I think I have covered almost all the parts. Any questions? You have some. Generally, if you have any doubts, any small questions, you can ask me now. Or anything I missed out, please let me know. Because this is not like a lecture or a class or something like that. This should be a discussion, okay, an interactive session. Any doubts or anything which I missed out, you can add on. Please tell me. Anybody have any doubts? Anybody from the top, please.
Leave on a positive note.
Leave it on a positive note. Exactly. Leave it on a positive note means